Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Flexmaster Kai here with another gameplay and commentary on Black Ops with the Golden Galil. Oh, this is my favorite gun. And speaking of favorites, I want to ask y'all, what is your favorite gaming console? Now, in this topic, it's a lot of fanboys. It's like a fanboy war. Um, you have all these good gaming consoles that have achieved over the years, like PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and even the old ones like Dreamcast and Nintendo 64. Um, and I want to ask you, what is your favorite gaming console over the few years? I already know which one is mine, and mine, I'll tell y'all later in the video. But let me tell you a few of the choices you have. Like I already said, the Sega Dreamcast. I didn't really like the Dreamcast that much. It was a pretty okay console, but it wasn't that good of a console. I mean, you had Sonic, and if I remember, you have Sonic and GoldenEye, I think. Um, there are other gaming consoles. Referring to another one, the Nintendo 64 slash the Super Nintendo 64. I think it was called the Super Nintendo 64. It might have been called just the Super Nintendo. And on that gaming console, you had various games like, I think one of them, I think the name of this game was called Haven. I think it was called Haven. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't have the game with me because I accidentally sold the console. And it was my fault. I was trying to save up money for a PlayStation 3 and a Wii. But anyway, you had games like Haven, Mario Party. Oh, by the way, I loved Mario Party 2. I think it was one of the best Mario games in history. Besides Super Mario Galaxy, which it was a fantastic Mario game. Um, you had WWE WrestleMania to WWF. I'm sorry, that was when WWE was good. WWF WrestleMania 2000, which was a spot-on game. If it had better graphics, I'm pretty sure that game would have been the number one WWE game. WWF, I meant. Keep on getting it mixed up. Moving on to oh yeah, I forgot. The Nintendo 64 also had GoldenEye, which was a beast game in my opinion. Probably one of the best on the Nintendo 64 to date. Um, moving on to a little something I like to call one of the best gaming consoles ever, the PlayStation 1. Oh, the PlayStation 1 had a variety of games just like the Nintendo 64. It had games like Crash Bandicoot, which was one of my all-time favorite games. You've had um Frogger. I used to play Frogger over my friend's house. It was fun. I think there was a Frogger racing game, if I am correct. I hope they come out with another Frogger game. That game was fun. Um, you had basketball. Basketball wasn't that good on the PlayStation 1, but it was still fun. You have football games. Well, let me just get rid of the topic and just say all sports games. You had I'm trying to remember because it's been like a long time since I played the PlayStation 1. I never really had a PlayStation 1 console. I just went over to my friends to play it. So, yeah, I didn't really have the PlayStation 1 myself, but it was still a spot on console. I mean, it was really good. Um, if I remember anymore, I'll let y'all know at the end of the video. Um, moving on to PlayStation 2. Now, um, PlayStation 2, I actually had the console. You had games like Mercenary, Metal Gear Solid, all time fan favorite. Um, you had Crash Bandicoot 2. I think 2 was on the PlayStation 1, but I'm trying to remember. I think there was a Crash Bandicoot game on the PlayStation 2. I know there was one. You had The Sims, and let me tell y'all something real quick. If it wasn't for The Sims, I probably wouldn't be into video games. I mean, The Sims was like one of my all-time favorite video games in history. I loved the way that they used to create families and stuff, kind of like if you had a dumbed down version of Minecraft. That's what it basically is. A dumbed down version of Minecraft with better graphics. Um, if it wasn't for The Sims, I probably wouldn't be into video games like I would be. Oh yeah, I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm gonna have to go past all the games and stuff. But yeah, the PlayStation 2 was fun. Now moving on to the original Xbox, I remember playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. I bought them both on both consoles. I remember playing Halo 2 on the original Xbox. They were all fun games. Very fun games. It's too bad Microsoft just decided to make a stupid move and shut down original Xbox Live. I think that was a pretty dumb mistake. Moving on to the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Both great consoles. They knew what they were doing, except Xbox 360 with the red ring of death. But PlayStation also had the yellow light of death. So what can I say? But the red ring of death was more common. So I gotta say, Xbox PlayStation 3 won the console war. It was by Techno Buffalo that PlayStation 3 actually won the console war. So I'm pretty sure PlayStation 4 will win too. Now that's out of the way, I'm going to tell you what my all-time favorite PlayStation game console is, and that would be the PlayStation 2. I mean, nothing can beat it. Crash Bandicoot, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, all those other games, they were just too much fun. What was your favorite console? Comment below. This has been Flex Master Card. Peace.